Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto and NFTs every day. And I'm very happy to partner back up with Vetter to talk about SKYLABS, which is their VSL token. But before we do, we need to do a quick recap as to what Vetter is and what is in their ecosystem. And Vetter really wants to focus on giving you that edge to research projects. They kind of do a little bit of vetting for you too, which makes sense. But again, you guys, you still have to do your own research. You still have to think and use your mind before you invest in anything, especially in these types of markets. But they're going to be utilizing a lot of Web3, which means you get ownership. You get ownership to innovate, incubate, and lead. But before we dive into SKYLABS, let's kind of focus and talk about what CrowdX Vetter token is. It's powered by the native BEP 20 token Vetter and uses proprietary Web3 technology to bring cutting-edge investor research tools to the market. And its app is utilized by thousands of investors. Down over here, when we talk about CrowdX, which is part of the Vetter token, it allows you to search. So you can basically go ahead and search upcoming crypto launches across 16 chains. 16 chains, okay? When we're talking about chains, the future in crypto is going to be multi-chain. We have so many amazing ecosystems, but they all utilize different language. And if a project does not allow you to use interoperability or communicate with each other, especially when we're talking about different chains and languages, it might not be that great of an investment because we have so many different options. We need all of those options to communicate. Makes sense, right? It also gives signals, it gives timely notifications on upcoming launches of blockchain projects. Tracking allows you to track new launching projects. They have their Vetter NFTs. They also have their university, and the university is actually super important because it offers different types of courses and education. They've got the Vetter TA, Vetter Vine, ranking members share blockchain news they heard through the grapevine. This is important too. Get you your news faster. Sometimes you can't make my live streams on time. And of course, they have their multiplier as well. Now let's go ahead and talk about SKYLABS. It launches August 21st at 3 p.m. EST and will be followed by the release of 2 flagship launch pads. SKYLABS gives VSL stakers allocations in top-tier projects, demonstrating strong fundamentals and clear path to revenue. VSL Launchpad is open to the public, and stakers receive royalties from shared revenue. If you want to learn more about this, you got to take a look at the white paper. And as always, you want to join the Telegram, you want to ask questions, and you want to kind of follow projects. One of the things I do have to say about staking, especially with projects like Vetter, SKYLABS, etc., they do give valid utility to the ecosystem. But we always like to recommend using a moonbag because of the type of market that we're in. It is always good to be safe than sorry. So some key facts here about the VIP Launchpad. If you participate, it gives VSL token stakers guaranteed allocation in some blockchain projects, especially some of these pre-sales. There is still money to be made on pre-sales, but it is a lot harder and the returns aren't as good, that especially some of the ones that we saw in the bull market. So that is important to note. Only VSL stakers can participate in projects that launch from Vetter SKYLABS Launchpad, and the criteria used to select projects for SKYLABS Launchpad includes cutting-edge technology innovation and competitive marketing positioning. As always, you still have to do your own research, and I love the staking aspect, but only stake with a moonbag, just my opinion. I understand there are rewards for this, but at the same time, you got to protect your capital. And of course, they will have a launch pad for you to go ahead and browse through. And again, they offer the staking and the incubator. The incubator is very important to me, and it basically assists developers in funding, incubating, launching, improving innovative early stage blockchain projects that show significant potential. They also can assist in-house developers launching legal. This is actually super important. I'm very impressed with this. The fact that they utilize that they have in-house developers, marketing, branding, market positioning, raising capital, but legal, that's important to me. Very important, because I don't care how big your project is, you need to have some sort of legal help there as well. So if you're somebody who's interested in launching a project, you may want to consider taking a look at SKYLABS. Another important thing about the Vetter ecosystem that also includes SKYLABS is the CrowdX Vetter token. It basically allows you to kind of fine-tune your researching skills in early blockchain projects. And all you have to do is hold their native token in your wallet. Again, you want to make sure you're holding a moonbag for risk management purposes. But it gives you a lot of proprietary tools, and that basically means ownership. So if you hold their token, you get ownership to a lot of these tools to help you determine if a project is a good investment or a bad investment. And it also kind of saves you time because they're doing a lot of the work for you. But again, you still have to double check and make sure it is a good fit for you. And probably the coolest thing about this is they allow you to filter your search. You get to narrow your search to locate projects launching from your favorite networks and launch pads. And again, they're going to be supporting 16 plus different chains, 16 plus, which is absolutely amazing. So you can kind of go through and read between it, because sometimes researching these projects and finding good projects to invest in can be a little bit complex. And plus too, you want to make sure that you have these things on your radar and you have enough time to actually do the due diligence and research. And Vetter cares about that. They care about helping you succeed. But of course, you still have to do it on your own. In short, I think that the Vetter ecosystem is something that you should definitely take a look at, because they really do want to see their community thrive. I highly recommend that you do your due diligence, you join their communities, you follow them on Twitter, and you ask the team some questions. It's important to ask questions so you know what you're doing and to make sure that this is a good fit for you. As always, you want to practice risk management, you want to utilize a moonbag, and you want to be very, very careful considering the type of market we are in. Big shout out to the Vetter ecosystem and, of course, SKYLABS and CrowdX. SKYLABS is going to be launching on August 21st, 2022. And if you're interested, get to their Telegram.
I'm just lost to feel. I need time to heal. I can't steer the wheel, cause this drive it kills, and it gives me chills. And